Hey, Kansas City. All right, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another online head-to-head matchup here on Madden 26. Week 2 of the NFL season already starting up. Green Bay's on the short week against Washington, so it's going to be a really good game this week. But yeah, here on Madden 26 for the online head-to-head, I am 2-0 so far this season. Started out 1-0 on the video last week. I've played one since then, and got a victory over somebody playing with the Bills, so see if we can keep up the winning ways here. Normally I'm joined on these videos by my friend Zach, who y'all have seen as Excabandai on the channel. He is not here this week because I absolutely jacked up the recording schedule. Just one of them deals with how crazy work's been since this is the start of our busy season. Yeah, I had a massive headache when I got back from work to here today on Wednesday, so yeah, we were supposed to record originally we are going to record Tuesday night, and Madden was having issues with us even being able to pull up anything. Like, I would get to the loading screen and the game would crash. And then Wednesday night, with me having the headache, that didn't work out too well, so I'm actually recording this at like 5 in the morning on Thursday. So yeah, he'll be back hopefully for the kind of the recap video that we do post games now, so stay tuned for that on Friday or Saturday. It'll probably be out Saturday because we'll probably record it on Friday since work is not going to be wanting us to be that tired on Friday. But yeah, hopefully the Packers can get to 2-0. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw. Yeah, they got a good one coming up tonight against the Commanders. Yeah, it's kind of a fun little matchup with the main stat I've seen online all week is the oldest the oldest roster versus the youngest roster. So let's see if I can get the ball going with Jacobs here. But yeah, I mean, all time in the series, Green Bay is 20-16-1 in the regular season against the Commanders. They've also won 2 out of 3 playoff games. I wish the Packers were a little bit healthier coming into this game. The main issue right now with the Packers is going to be the offensive line depth. They have 2 starters that are both, questionable going into this one, but with no practice. Granted, the short week, they're not really practicing as much, but they weren't even estimated to practice. And Zach Tom, our right tackle, and Aaron Banks, our left guard. So more than likely going into this one, you're going to see our first rounder from last season and Jordan Morgan taking over the left guard spot, and Kennard, who came in from the Eagles just a few weeks ago. He finished up the game in week 1 at right tackle, so it was probably a little bit surprising, I guess, because Belton had been getting some love over there, but they went with the veteran instead. Do not like this formation. Let's see if I can do something here. God. Yeah, that was bad on me. But yeah, I mean, offensive line, that's going to be the main concern I have going into this game for Green Bay is, can they hold up? Again, last week against the Lions, they were able to do really well in pass protection pretty much all game. I know the offense itself had a little bit of a struggle in the third quarter, but they held up well. Jordan Love was dealing. You had kind of the receiver by committee where nobody had more than 3 catches on the game, but if the offense holds up even with those injuries, they'll be doing all right this week. And then also on the injury report was questionable for Green Bay is Micah Parsons, who expect him to play, but on probably a snap count still. You're gonna have Zane Anderson, who is limited right now, and then Nate Hobbs, who missed week 1, but was limited in practice again. I wouldn't be shocked if he's still out this week. Get around the edge. Let's go. Some much needed yards there. But yeah, I mean, you would like to have your star quarterbacks in there, especially against like Scary Terry and Deebo Samuel and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Keeps blitzing his cornerback, and it didn't work there with that broken tackle. But out on this game is going to be Bo Belton and Brenton Cox Jr. for the Packers. So we'll see probably some depth come up from the practice squad, or you know, maybe the back end of the depth chart and stuff. But Washington themselves, they're not really too banged up right now. Their punter Tressway is on the injury report this week with a back injury, but he's expected to play this week. Let's run this to 2-minute warning real quick. Yeah, and then Wise Jr., their defensive end over there, he was full participant in practice, and then all of a sudden he was limited again, so I don't know what kind of setback he has going into this one, but I would expect him to play unless shown otherwise. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see how the defense does against Jaden Daniels. You know, his rookie campaign was obviously electric. He can run the ball like crazy. Did not want to throw that, but my curl routes got absolutely destroyed over there. That sucks. But, yeah, I mean, him as a passer, Washington tends to kind of throw over the middle of the field, it seems like, based off stats. You know, even against the Giants, when I pulled up the stats afterwards, he had 30 pass attempts and like 22 of them were over the middle of the field, so that seems to kind of track from what was being shown last year a little bit. So, I mean, Green Bay is going to have to do well to kind of clog up the middle of the field. Don't really allow him to pass too much over there, or if they get passes, you know, keep it right in front of them. So I'm excited to see if they can kind of stop that, keep pressure on, especially with Parsons coming in and stuff, and see if they can kind of keep the momentum going. You know, week one Goff is not as mobile as, you know, Daniels is, so they were able to kind of tee off on the Lions' offensive line, but this week they're going to have to really stay disciplined a little bit more. Let's see, got 1:20 in this half. See if I can get a stop here. But yeah, statistically, whenever you know, looking at Washington, they don't really seem to do well against the deep shot, or excuse me, they don't seem well doing the deep shot, and even their short passing games are not necessarily the most impressive. So it seems like they just kind of live in the intermediate passing game. So I am excited to see how the defense does, especially Parsons, since you got to see him see Daniels a couple times in Dallas. You know, what kind of advice is he going to give the defense to attack on this one? And then additionally too, like for the flip side of the ball, I just want to see Green Bay's offense look solid. Damn. Evan Williams feels like he's running in quicksand right there. Not a great stop. All these crossers and mesh routes and stuff have been so hard to defend on Madden this year. At least for me. I don't know if everybody else is like that or not, but... Try to get the stop there. Try to stop the run game here real quick, and then I'm going to see if I can cross underneath on these mesh. Ah. Damn, good drive. Like, the rough part about that is he gets a touchdown right before half. He gets to try to double up coming into the second half, and didn't leave me much time to get any points back. Good job. But yeah, as far as the Packers go too on offense, you know, I'd like to see them run the ball a little bit better than what they did. Well, that they did in week one, especially the first half. Like, first half they had 6 carries for 8 yards. Yeah, that wasn't great, but they got going in the second half a little bit. In Washington's case, they did really well stopping the run against the Giants, but I don't know how much of that is the Giants not being good versus, you know, how good Washington's defense is. They only gave up, yeah, when I pulled up stats, 74 yards against the Giants. Most of that on Russell Wilson's scrambles. But let's see. Yeah. I'll get at least the opportunity for a Hail Mary here. Mass pass protect. If it'll allow it, what the heck? There we go. I mean, they're kind of giving me the shot here. That's weird. I got Breed. Oh my goodness. I don't know why he didn't I don't know why he didn't play prevent. All right, let's go. I'll take that lead into halftime.
This is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that
wow. All right. Hell yeah. So that kind of changes everything I just said a couple minutes ago, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, so I started to say with Washington's defense, they did pretty well stopping the run last week. We'll see if that kind of continues. I know there was a lot of love with Payne for their team along with Kinlaw. The Payne one too, especially. I saw a clip of him chase down like a wide receiver screen on 3rd down early in the game, and then he got like sacked later on. So somebody jokingly called him on social media like contract year Warren Sapp or something like that. So I'm not as familiar with Washington's defense, so that's going to be interesting to see how he does this week, I guess. But Dan Quinn, you know, Green Bay's had pretty good history against Dan Quinn so far under the LaFleur era. Give me that. Knew that man was going to try and hit another, you know, crosser over the middle. All right, so now we got a chance to go up 2 scores. Let's do this. But yeah, under LaFleur against Dan Quinn, we put up, I saw a stat from Acme Packing Company, we put up 30 plus every single game against Dan Quinn. Packer quarterbacks are averaging 57 to 74, or excuse me, they were 57 to 74, so 77% completion percentage, 823 yards. What's up, my dude? Alright. Yeah, 77% completion percentage, 823 yards, 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So, I mean, Green Bay's quarterbacks have been balling out. Alright, dude.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Alright, well, I'll take that win, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I was going to say pretty much, you know, the most recent example of Packers versus Dan Quinn was obviously the Packers playoff win against Dallas that was memed for eternity, and I still watch the highlights too of this day. So hopefully Jordan Love has a pretty good game this week, as you know, kind of build off of week 1 as well. And we'll see if we catch Washington being a little bit sloppy. You know, last week they had 12 penalties for like 89 yards on the box score. Daniels missed a few throws that I know he would want back, and I think as the season goes on, he ain't going to miss those. So hopefully we catch them, you know, on a short week, not a whole lot of time to clean it up in practice or anything like that. I have a pretty good game going on this one, so I think Green Bay is going to win like 31 to 24. That's going to be my official prediction. I don't have Zach's scores or anything, but I know he was thinking of Packers win as well. And happy to be the 3-0 on this Madden video. So, you know, let me show the records over there. So, yeah. So overall, I'm pretty okay right now with this placement. And yeah, we'll talk about the game, you know, later this week. So, in the meantime, go Pack go. You know, if you're a Washington fan, leave comments about some points that I missed in this video, because you know, I don't get to watch y'all as much, so it's always nice learning about some of the other teams and what to expect with them. And yeah, see y'all next time.